It's 1:47 a.m. You're lying in bed, lights off, phone down, and suddenly your brain decides it's time to host a full conference about every awkward thing you've done since 2009. That one weird reply you sent 3 years ago? That exam you almost failed? That person who left you on red? Yeah, all of them show up at once with snacks. And you're just lying there like, why am I like this? Tonight, I'm going to tell you the real reason you overthink at night. Not the surface level stuff, the deeper reason. I'll break down the top 6 secrets behind it, and trust me, the last one is the one nobody talks about. Don't skip it. Because once I understood this, my nights changed. Let me tell you how I figured it out. I used to think I was just an overthinker, like maybe my brain had a special talent for creating problems that didn't exist. During the day, I was fine, busy, focused, distracted. But at night, my brain turned into a toxic podcast. So I started paying attention, and here's what I realized. Secret number 1, your brain finally has silence. During the day, you're distracted. Notifications, work, people, noise, even scrolling is a distraction. Your brain doesn't get space to process anything. It just keeps pushing thoughts into a deal with this later folder. And guess what time later is? Night. When it's quiet, when there's no dopamine hit from your phone, no one texting, no task to escape into, that's when your brain opens the folder and says, all right, meeting time. It's not that you suddenly became anxious at night, it's that your brain finally has room to talk. Secret number 2, darkness removes distractions but increases emotions. This sounds dramatic, but it's true. When you're lying in the dark, your senses are limited. There's less visual input, less stimulation, so your internal world becomes louder. That small worry from the afternoon, it now feels bigger. That tiny insecurity, it becomes a full movie. It's like your mind turns up the volume because everything else is turned down. And I noticed something funny. The same problem that feels life-ruining at 2 a.m. feels manageable at 10 a.m. Why? Because context changes perception. Secret number 3, your body is tired, but your mind is not. This one hit me hard. At night, your physical energy drops, but mental energy doesn't shut off instantly. So now you're physically weak, but mentally active. And when your body is tired, your emotional control drops. It's like trying to argue with someone when you haven't eaten all day. Everything feels personal. Your brain at night is basically hungry, tired, and dramatic. Secret number 4, unfinished business. Be honest. How many conversations did you avoid today? How many decisions did you delay? How many goals did you start tomorrow? Your brain hates unfinished loops, so at night it reminds you, hey, remember that thing you didn't do? And instead of calmly planning it, your brain goes extreme. What if you fail? What if you disappoint everyone? What if you waste your life? Relax, brain. I just didn't reply to an email. But that's how it works. Avoidance during the day becomes overthinking at night. Secret number 5, you attach your worth to your thoughts. This one took me time to admit. Sometimes I wasn't just thinking, I was judging myself for thinking. I shouldn't be insecure. I shouldn't care. I should be stronger. So now I'm overthinking and overthinking about overthinking. That's a double trap. Thoughts are just mental noise, but we treat them like facts. And at night, with no distraction, we believe everything our brain says. If this is relatable so far, pause for a second. You're not broken, you're human. And if you like honest conversations like this, subscribe, because we talk about the stuff people feel but don't say out loud. And trust me, it only gets deeper from here. Now, secret number 6, the real reason you don't want to skip. Night is when you meet yourself without distraction. During the day, you play roles: student, worker, friend, partner, responsible adult pretending to know what they're doing. At night, it's just you. And sometimes that's uncomfortable, because deep down, overthinking isn't always about the small things. It's about bigger fears. Am I doing enough? Am I behind in life? Did I choose the right path? Will things work out? The silence forces honesty, and instead of sitting with those questions calmly, we panic. So we scroll, or we replay old memories, or we imagine worst-case scenarios, anything to avoid sitting still with uncertainty. That was the secret for me. I wasn't scared of my thoughts. I was scared of what they were pointing at. Once I understood that, I stopped fighting nighttime overthinking like it was an enemy. I started treating it like a signal. If my brain was loud, I asked, what did I ignore today? Sometimes it was stress. Sometimes it was guilt. Sometimes it was ambition I was avoiding. And here's the part that changed everything. Overthinking at night isn't weakness. It's unprocessed emotion plus silence. If you process your day before bed, even for 10 minutes, your brain has less to scream about later. When I started writing down one worry before sleeping, it felt stupid at first, but it worked, because I told my brain, I see you, we'll handle this tomorrow. And suddenly, the 2 a.m. conference got quieter. I'm not saying I never overthink now, I do, I'm human. But now, when my brain starts its midnight TED Talk, I smile a little and think, okay, what are you trying to show me? Most of the time, it's not the past, it's not the embarrassment, it's not that random thing you said 3 years ago, it's fear of the future. And fear feels louder in the dark. So next time you're lying there at 1:47 a.m. staring at the ceiling, don't ask, what's wrong with me? Ask, what did I avoid today? That question changes everything. And if this felt like I just described your life, good. That means you're not alone. Your brain isn't broken, it's just loud when the world gets quiet. The real secret isn't stopping overthinking, it's understanding it. And once you understand it, it loses power. Now tell me honestly, what's the one thought that keeps visiting you at night? Yeah, that one. Maybe it's time to face it in daylight.